All right, everyone, welcome back. WX Ninja here with another daily weather update. As always, leave me a comment. Let me know how the weather is where you're at. And I appreciate you stopping by. If you want to know when I do videos, just subscribe and hit the bell icon. You'll get notified via email when I post a video. All right, let's take a look. Here we are, the United States of America. Happy early Veterans Day coming on Monday for all you veterans out there. Remember how cold it was yesterday up here in Montana? And again, I apologize, this video is a little late today. Had some things happen today, so a little behind schedule. But anyhow, look at how warm it is. 60s in Montana. Doesn't feel like November for them right now. What happened is the colder air slid off to the east. High pressure moved a little bit east as well. So you can kind of see where the dip is. Kind of goes like that. We're seeing some snow showers here on the east coast. But we're going to take a look and see if that system is still on track for Tuesday. Hey, this is your 24-hour snowfall map. Shows the showers back here on the east coast. Go forward today. You see the snow comes back into Montana. So you're going to go from 60s today to probably 30s tomorrow. So pretty big change in temperature there. Probably up to 6 inches in some spots there. Roll on into Veterans Day. You see the system slides a little south. And we get in on some action on the East Coast, Great Lakes region. Middle part of the country, see 1 to 2 inches overall in most spots. Higher hills probably see a little bit more. Going into Tuesday, going bullish, calling for a huge East Coast snowstorm here. The upper parts of the northern New England states. So we'll see. Looks like it stays off the coast, but we'll have to see what the how this shapes up over time. Again, that's for Tuesday. Here's Wednesday, remaining snow showers. Looks like some snow coming off the Great Lakes here. Another shot of snow back into Montana, Dakotas, Minnesota, over in Wisconsin for your Wednesday. Then on Thursday, it all slides off east a little bit. Left some snow, looks like 1 to 3 inches, maybe a little more in some parts there. Let's go forward 1 week. Next Friday, remaining snow showers. Doesn't look like the model really knows what to do up there in northern states. Looks like a system's trying to get organized back out west here. Same kind of deal. Not too much going on. Pretty quiet snow-wise overall. For next weekend, then you see probably a low coming. Get a little snow here in the Four Corners region. Probably be higher terrain. And a little bit of the northern states there. Then it kind of dissipates. This run isn't done all the way through, but we're so far out in time it kind of loses its brain, if you want to say. It's not as exact. So let's see now. GFS again. Let's see now as we go through time. So here we are. You got the snow showers on the East Coast ending. See, here's the high pressure I was talking about. That's why it's so warm over Montana parts. See how it's dipping like this. Let's go through time. You see a low start to develop. It's probably the snow for tomorrow. See a low over here in the northern Great Lakes region. Tightly packed isobar is going to be windy there. Nice low off the coast. The eastern seaboard there, you get some snow showers moving through. See the colder air starting to get its act together. Maybe some rain on the west coast. And bam, there's your snow for late Saturday, early Sunday. Coming into Montana as the next little Arctic plunge starts to take shape. Same kind of deal. Go through time, you can just watch this sag south. And that's where you get the snow threat that we saw in the Four Corners region as this cold air just pushes south. So it's more from the Arctic boundary induced than an actual strong low setting up giving you snow, but you can see it extends all the way back to the east coast. Parts of ice, so just keep an eye out if you live anywhere back here. This is for Veterans Day. We talked about this yesterday as well. Windy, windy, windy along these tightly packed isobars. And then ice depending on where that boundary warm cold air is and how thick that cold air is. So as we get closer, just keep an eye on that. Same thing for later in the day, early Tuesday, late Monday night. See the pinks, the darker pinks, that indicates freezing rain or sleet. It's just going to depend on how cold that the depth of that cold layer. See some rain trying to come onto the west coast for Tuesday. We'll see what happens with that. You got this front just all the way into here. That's your big snowstorm that way they were showing on this map with the 24-hour snowfall. So there it is. Pretty decent low. I mean, it's not too strong. 1,009 millibars isn't anything to write home about, but strong enough. A lot of moisture associated with it. Continues throughout the day into the evening. So we see some rain approach the west coast and some leftover snow showers here around the Great Lakes. That's your lake effect snow, it looks like. A lot of areas. Now it'll probably be cold behind this front. So the chances of things melting away, obviously the further south you go, the quicker it'll be, but it's going to take a while. Then you see the next low coming in, bringing some snow with it. Not real cold, that's why you see some rain as well. But I imagine as it sinks further south, it will get a little colder, and you'll see snow more widespread. Scoots off to the east with some snow showers. The low pretty much dies out, and you're just left with a dying front. Some scattered snow showers there. This is for Thursday, November 14th. See the next system coming on to the west coast. Friday, November 15th. Looks like they're going to get some rain on the west coast, trying to get into California. Tropical moisture trying to squeeze into the southern states there as this front moves along shore. Washington and Oregon pretty much dies out right away. It's not going to help the fire threat in California, but last I checked, it was getting better down there, so... Low develops in the Gulf. Doesn't look like it's going to get too strong. Looks like it dies out. Comes back 1,007 millibars. Not much moisture associated with it though, so that's good news. Strong front trying to approach the west coast there. And then a high pressure develops. Got two lows here, so probably some moisture into Florida, some rain. Kind of goes quiet with just some rain showers, a little bit of snow showers in the northern states. Four Corners region, another system trying to impact the west coast there. But again, when you got the high pressure here, it just kind of goes over it or dies. As this high scoots off to the east, it's allowing this front to move further east as well. See some rain back here in the central part of the U.S. Rain tries to impact the west coast, but again, it just dies because this high hasn't really moved too much. Same kind of scenario. Now you're getting into some tropical moisture here. Not a tropical system, but then we're talking snow showers maybe in the northern New England states. That low moves off the coast. Maybe a little bit of ice left over. Some heavy rain into Seattle, it looks like. That high pressure just really doesn't go anywhere. It's far enough east to allow some systems to come on the west coast, it looks like, but man, here's the last frame. So again, this is way out in time, but we're just looking for patterns. Last but not least, your temperature anomaly map. So what we see when we looked at the first map, we saw warm in Montana. Here's why. That higher pressure system. See how the front digs down like this, or the jet stream I should say, carves out a cold pool. So go forward in time, you see it still stays warm on the west, cold on the east. We still have that sharp temperature contrast. That's where the heavy winds will be. Bam, this starts to move down. That's when you're going to start to get your snow into Montana. There it goes. Cools off a little bit in the west. Then you're going to see this probably start to slide east for that snowstorm, because here's Tuesday. So you can see where the departure from average, the temperature is a little colder. So you got a big high pressure going up, jet stream goes down and shoots back up. But then I guess this is probably going to move east. Yep, there it is. That's how you get your snowstorm. Then it starts to recover. Here's Friday, November 15th, 1 week. Again, gets warm back here in the west. Kind of an odd setup. Kind of cutting off the cold air here. Just leaving it here. Then it dies out because it doesn't have any energy. But you see it. Now this is interesting because you have colder temps off the coast here, California. Which we haven't seen this so far this year. And then it kind of gets shunted down. Warmer than average takes a lot of the country, so it tells me we kind of go into more of a zonal flow. Then that kind of backs off. This high pressure is pretty high north up here. Really can't get back down to the U.S. It doesn't look like. Maybe just a little bit here. Interesting setup. Again, that's way out in the future. That's Monday, November 18th. You can see the date right here. But as of right now, here's what's going on. You guys know if you live in these colder areas and have seen some snow, if you live over here in Montana where it's unseasonably warm, you know, after you guys have already seen some snow. So kind of a flip-flop. It's been kind of a crazy start to, you know, mid-fall. We'll have to see where to go. Still hot down here in LA, 91. So again, WX Ninja, that's your daily weather update. Hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know what the weather's like where you're at. And again, subscribe, click the bell icon if you want more info. And to know when I get my videos are done, you'll get the updates. All right, everyone, take care.